And welcome to this very special sneak peek behind the scenes inside My Tennis Coach Academy. My Tennis Coach Academy was set up for one particular goal: to bring together tennis coaches from around the world to collaborate, share, challenge, and help each other out to make themselves better coaches. Better tennis coaches means one thing: more than better players. My Tennis Coach Academy has been set up now since February 2024, and we have a worldwide network from tennis coaches from South America to North America to Europe and Australia as well. And this is going to be a quick fire, few minutes look behind the scenes in terms of the academy. Now, most of you watching this video before will be very familiar with mytenniscoaching.com and the public part of the website, which is the first menu which you see at the bottom here. But I'm going to show you inside the very secret and exclusive My Coach Academy. I'm going to start off with my community straight away. So my community is hosted here. And my community is very similar to a social media network. You have your profile on the left-hand side. You have a news feed on the right-hand side. At the time of recording, my community has yet to launch to the Academy members. It's brand new. A lot of money has been invested in the development of this part of the website. But this is hopefully going to become the main part of the site, a place where coaches can share ideas, share challenges, network, communicate, help and support each other out. And they can do that within the newsfeed. You can just put in there your status or your comments. You can write a text-based comment. You can upload a post, upload a video, create a poll. Very similar to most social media networks. Here, all the information from coaches will be displayed. And like most social media networks, you can engage with it by liking it, giving it some love, saving it, and then also directly communicating with the coach themselves by visiting their profile, add them as a friend. And yeah, what a great networking opportunity you have. Within the community as well, we have some groups, and within those groups we have different categories. We have a welcome group where new coaches can come in and introduce themselves. Let's have a little look at that one while we're here. And yeah, when you first sign up, at the moment there's only me saying hi, but we've got a little bit of a pinned post here, and then just a little introduction to myself, where I'm from, what's my biggest coaching challenge, and what is my biggest coaching success. And the groups themselves are, again, a pretty new feature. We've got a job listing page. We've got weekly challenges, where I'll set weekly challenges for coaches where they can conduct a challenge at their club, upload the results into the community, and then we'll have some peer-to-peer learning so coaches can, one, see best practice, two, also offer some friendly advice to coaches. And yeah, what a great way to network along with your peers. And then we have groups linked to our courses as well. So we have some video-based tasks within our courses, so coaches can film some videos or content at their club with their players. And again, what a great way to share best practice and also to get some peer-to-peer learning as well. So that's my community, a really exciting new part of my academy. My library is probably the most sought after part of the academy, and this is where all the webinars go. So I produce coach education courses, webinars. I conduct interviews with leading experts from around the world, and this is where all that content is stored. It's a pretty big area with over now 70 hours coach education content. Because it's so big, we have some little filters here as well. So let's say I'm looking for on-court coaching at under 10s, and I want to see an interview, and that should bring up my interview with Matt Wiggum from Australia. I can simply find out more information about it. It brings me through to the information page. I've got all the information on the left-hand side here. I've also got some additional information at the bottom, how long it is, how many coach credits I can gain, and the expert. I really fancy that one. I'm going to click enroll now. And that brings me to the course page. Again, some information here. Course content down at the bottom. I can watch the webinar or watch the interview, make a load of notes, click on a button that will appear here that says mark as complete, and that will then give me a coach certificate. I can download the certificate here as a PDF, and I could use potentially that certificate for independent learning credits with my national governing body as well. I may then leave a review on how much I enjoyed it, a little title, little review, and that really helps tennis coaches find content that resonates with them, but also content that they'll find useful. So my library is absolutely stacked. We then have my roadmaps as well. Because the library is so busy, I have developed some roadmaps, and roadmaps are a collection of content around a similar theme. So we have a very popular under 10 player development roadmap right here, and it's just a collection of webinars, downloads, resources, interviews within the academy. And we've got a little timeline here, so I can go through it. It's obviously non-linear because of ecological dynamics, but it just gives me something that I can follow rather than feeling overwhelmed within the academy. So I might want to watch a webinar on under 8 tennis and constraint-led coaching. I might want to download the under 8 design book. So my roadmaps, again, a very popular part of the academy. My resources is the area where we have lots of downloadable or watchable content. So I'm just going to show you 3 parts of this. Let's look at my practice designs first. So my practice designs are a collection of downloadable PDFs. We have some game situations here when serve and both back and net play. I may fancy working on a serve and return. We've got a little bit of a diagram, obviously the title of the practice, a little bit more about the practice, and then if I just click the download button, it automatically downloads a PDF for me, which I can have a print off, or I can airdrop it to my smart device and bring on court, and it's got how to set the drill up, some directions, and then also how I can manipulate certain constraints within the activity as well. Pretty impressive. If I go back to my resources, we then have my practice videos. It says sneak peek because this area is still in development, but in here we have very short clips of some of my favorite practices that I conduct. Let's say body tennis, and it plays a little short clip of a practice, and the practices are all done by real life players in real life situations, so they're not actors or actresses. Things often go wrong, but you get a sense of how the practices actually work in real life, not like a lot of coach education content that you'll see online where it's all staged and all fake. But again, within that, we've got some skill builders, serve and return, ground strokes, and some net play as well. And the last thing that I'll show you as part of this little sneak peek behind the scenes are my ebooks. So I write on average 2 ebooks per year, and those ebooks are quite substantial, normally 150 pages plus, and they're jam-packed with practice designs. So I've got 4 ebooks currently: Tots Tennis, Under 8s, Master and Doubles, and 50 practice for skill enhancement. Those books combined have around over 200 practice designs, and they have some theory as well of how to design the practices and how I design the practices and best ways to use them. They're absolutely free to my Tennis Coach Academy members. And then we also have small guides as well. So every month or every 2 months, I'll upload a range of my lessons that I've been conducting recently. And again, we have the tots, the red, the orange, the greens, adults, high performance, and summer camps. So all in all, in this page alone, you've got over about 350 practices, which is absolutely immense and amazing. And more stuff to come as well. But there we have it. That is a behind the scenes look at my Tennis Coach Academy. If you are interested in joining, either hit the button above if you're on mytenniscoaching.com, or hit the link below if you're watching over on YouTube. If you have any questions, please reach out to me, steve@mytenniscoaching.com, and I hope to see you inside the academy soon.